Hey, what's going on, sports cards fans? It's Ken with Ken's Cardboard, and it's the playoffs right now. We got the Astros versus the Phillies in the World Series. As you can see who I'm voting for. I'm rooting for the Phillies. My favorite mascot, the Philly Fanatic. I always liked the Fanatic when I was a kid from watching the Baseball Bunch. Him and the Chicken, those some of the greatest mascots out there in baseball. Today I'm doing a video response for a couple of folks. One of them is Wade Boggs fan, who reached 1,000 subscribers, and he's having a giveaway, and he wants us to shout out some channels that haven't reached 500 subscribers yet. So I watch a lot of channels on YouTube, and there's some great ones out there. But some of my favorites that I watch that are around under 500 are Shane from Shoebox Legends. Shout out to Shane. He's a awesome collector in this community, and he shows hockey, vintage hockey. He's one of the only ones out there that shows vintage hockey if you like hockey, but he also has an awesome vintage baseball collection as well as modern baseball collection. He's a Red Sox fan, but he likes all baseball, likes great players, and just loves baseball cards in general. And if you haven't heard of Double D Vintage, Dylan, he has an amazing collection. He hangs out over in Hawaii. He's a surfer, and he just loves cardboard. His passion for the hobby is like none other I've seen, and he's got a great channel. He has his own, he calls it his TV channel. He just does whatever he wants, but he shows a lot of his collection. So go check out Dylan at Double D Vintage. I will have these channels in my video as well. Another channel I like watching is Card Wolf. He has some really dry humor. Opens wax from early 90s and even the 80s. It's awesome. He loves hockey. He loves baseball and football. He's a Orioles fan, Cal Ripken Jr. fan, and sometimes he gets his son involved in his channel, which is really awesome. He's the pack ripping machine. He does the Dorking with Dice on Fridays. He has box battles with Joe, all kinds of fun stuff on his channel. Puts out a lot of content. Another great channel I watch is SFI Sports Cards. Sammy, go check out his channel. He has great stories and understands a lot about the history of baseball. He has awesome cards. He has just a wealth of knowledge when it comes to baseball. Another person that has another wealth about baseball cards is Vintage Card Steve. Steve, man, check out his channel. He's my buddy from Nebraska, not too far away from Colorado where I live, and he puts out some great content showing just his major collection. He has stuff from cards from all ages, from pre-war to vintage to modern cards, so go check out Steve. Next video response I'm going to do is for Don Fields Deems Cards, and he wants us to show a sentimental card that we have in our collection. When I was younger, my dad, he collected cards, but I don't know if he ever collected, he had cards, but by the time he was a late teenager, early in college, those cards got tossed out by his mom or something, so never was able to pass on cards to me, and he just never shared in the hobby with me. So I just kind of started the hobby myself. The first cards I collected were Star Wars cards with my friends, and then I started collecting baseball cards after I saw kids flipping cards at the school. I picked them up off the ground, and they said I could have them, so I took them. And from that was the start of my baseball card collection from 1978. But I have, through YouTube, I've met some great folks on YouTube, and I didn't start doing YouTube till 2019, but I've met some great people in this community, and they've sent me some amazing. I've gotten so many amazing cards from people around this community, and appreciate every card that's been given to me in my collection. Literally, I have probably several hundred cards that people have sent me just out of the kindness of their heart. Which is really appreciative. I enjoy giving cards away as myself, so I think it's just a fun part of sharing in this community. So a couple of the cards that were sent to me. This Pete Rose card here from Placa Cards. Walter and his family, they sent me a care package with his autographed Pete Rose. I have Pete Rose's autograph on a bat, but I didn't have it on a card. And I also have it on a baseball, but it's kind of faded. But I really appreciate that. Send that to me, Walter. You're an awesome dude up in Canada. He coaches hockey and baseball, so very cool. Thank you so much for that card. It's a very special card that I have. Another card that I have when I first started collecting, I have been searching for this card here. This is the short print of Bo Bichette from his rookie year, 2020. This is the player's uniform. And my buddy Dan from Hard Art Cards, I don't know if he's making videos anymore. I haven't seen any for a while, but loves wrestling, and he's also an Arenado fan like I am. He's over in Utah, but he sent this out of kindness of his heart, man. It just, I was blown away. This is like one of the first, cards I was, looking for, and he knew that I was looking for it, and he sent this my way. So really appreciate that, Dan. Go check out Don's Field of Dream Cards. He has an awesome channel as well. Those are my 2 sentimental cards I have in my collection, Don. And lastly, I'm doing a VR for Austin F. He's an autograph collector. He has an amazing autograph collection, and he just picked up his. He got a showcase in his card room, and he's just started putting all of his awesome cards in that showcase. And I am going to show you my showcase. So here's my showcase, Austin. I've built this. You can see it in the background, but maybe you can't see the cards that well. That's one of my showcases. I have a couple of them. There's one of them up on the wall up here. I can point there and there, up there. Then I also have bookshelves that are kind of behind where I'm showing right now. So I'm going to flip the camera around and show you some of my showcase, some of my card room. Not the whole card room, but just a little bit for this VR response. So let's check it out. All right, so my first shelf up here that I kind of showcase my cards and other things I have is my NASCAR / Hot Wheels. I drive a Mini Cooper, so I collect some Mini Cooper stuff. I got some nice cool Jeff Gordon card over there, and autograph card from Richard Petty. This is my Furniture Row 78 Martin Truex Jr. Little Jeff Gordon collection I got going there, a little bobblehead. Here's my some of my Broncos, my Ed McCaffrey helmet. Got a Christian McCaffrey helmet as well. Got some autographs from Ed McCaffrey as well as Christian McCaffrey. These are some of got Terrell Davis autograph football. Won that from a fantasy football league. Let's move up here. This is my Rocky shelf. Got some Arenado, Helton stuff. This is from Helton's retirement. It's one of my favorite cards of all time here. This booklet from Triple Threads. Got a little Sky Sox lunchbox there with Ubaldo Jimenez and Garrett Atkins. What else we got on there? Got some. I got a helmet signed by many Rockies players from a couple different years, like Cargo and Josh Fogg and Adam Ottavino, DJ LeMahieu, Nolan Arenado. Got that from Rockies. What do you call it? Not Rockies Fantasy Camp, but right before they have the season, they have Rockies Fest. Yeah. Okay, here's my next shelf. Here's some of my bobbleheads, some Larry Walker stuff, some cards I like from all time, like a Billy Ripken 89. Got some Mike Schmidt stuff. Here's some of my favorite cards. David Bodie, who's from the town I live in. Got some awesome art here this is from Four Leaf. He made this art for me. This picture of Pete Rose, pretty cool. What else we got over here? This is my Star Wars / Avalanche section. Got Boba Fett stuff. Here's my favorite. And I got Lego Boba Fett. Built that. And then got some Avalanche stuff in the background here with Joe Sakic and Patrick Waugh. And that's a Milan Hajduk autograph. And then over here, I got this shelf that I made a while back. Kind of zoom out here. I got some Pete Rose cards up there. Another Ken Griffey Jr. rookie card. Ed McCaffrey autographs, David Bodie. And we got some Todd Helton minis. It's a little glass shelf there. And then here's the other shelf that I made. I got some Mike Trout Crusade cards. Some Heritage refractors. Pulled this white one here on an airplane coming back from Arizona spring training. A few Bo Bichette cards. Here's some Pete Rose on that top shelf there. And we got some Todd Helton, some of my favorite cards, those Crusades. I love the Crusades. A little Jackie Robinson action there. Some Avalanche. We got Gabe Landeskog and Cale Makar. And then finishing it up with a little bit of vintage Dodgers there with Roy Campanella, Pee Wee Reese, and Don Newcomb. So there you go, Austin. There's my showcase. Take care, everybody. Peace out.